Summer 1963. The bearer of hope from the USA, President John F. Kennedy, visits West Berlin almost 2 years after the wall's construction. Berliners have waited a long time for this moment and give the American president a rapturous welcome. His journey through the walled-in city in an open convertible becomes a victory parade with 1 million people cheering. Among them is 20-year-old Heidrun Kotte, who has been anxiously awaiting his visit for days. He was just a great man and a great person. And he came to visit us ordinary Berliners and told us that the world was standing behind us. And that was a great feeling. Hundreds of thousands of West Berliners gather in front of Schöneberg Town Hall to hear the speech of the young, charismatic president. The people are eagerly hoping for a sign, a clear commitment from the American forces to protecting West Berlin. Kennedy's words free the Berliners from many of their fears and go down in history.
And therefore, as a free man, I take pride in the words, Ich bin ein Berliner.
And the crowd roared so loudly they must have heard it over in Pankow. It was great to be with all those people there. I'll never forget it. The visit is a thorn in the side of the leaders in East Berlin. They drape the Brandenburg Gate in red cloth and flags to stop Kennedy getting a glimpse of the East, and also to prevent East Berliners from expressing their support. Like many East Berliners, Lieselotte Kubica followed Kennedy's visit on the radio. Some of the speeches were broadcast on the radio, and you could hear the enthusiasm and the crowd applauding at the rally at Schöneberg Town Hall. And we followed events, mostly on the radio. The East retaliates by organizing its own state visit. Just 2 days after Kennedy, Kremlin leader Nikita Khrushchev arrives in East Berlin. His schedule is a carbon copy of Kennedy's visit. Driving through the city in a convertible car, huge crowds lining the streets, and a speech for the Berliners at the Red Town Hall. The people are encouraged to show their excitement, but unlike Kennedy, the Kremlin chief does not always inspire genuine enthusiasm. I mean, just to look at, Kennedy was a dashing, impressive man, the kind of guy who came, saw, and conquered. And then we got Khrushchev, this swineherd, this peasant guy. There was no comparison, really. In November 1963, John F. Kennedy is killed by 3 shots in Dallas in an open-top car. The Western world is mourning. West Berlin bemoans its hero, its bearer of hope. Their friend of freedom is dead. A huge funeral march parades through West Berlin, giving a silent farewell to JFK. There was a feeling of sadness and hopelessness. Everybody was thinking the same. He's gone now. Are the others behind us too?